All right. God damn it. All
right.
We're in this.
Oh, we're here. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right. So today is Lemonade Day.
National Lemonade Day.
So in commemoration.
Yep.
That's the right word. We're doing strawberry henny.
Strawberry henny.
All right.
Yes.
So what's the news today, guys? Yo, what's been going on?
Before we start, I just want to say I might be doubling back on something that I said I wouldn't do, but I feel like it's very important. I really do.
Oh, yeah. We see how it,
The shoe on the other foot. And I want to say I said something about dark web, at least the internet being like 3% of what we use, but it's 10% of the internet is indexed, meaning Google can actually be a place where you find the site, but 90% of it is just some things that you have to know the direct.
He's not done. He's not done.
Oh shit, my bad.
You want it to the head.
That's what I'm used to.
All right.
This nigga do not be drinking like that. He do not be
used-
drinking like that.
Bro, Henny was the
right?
Henny and Crown Royale was the drink of choice when I was at UCF, bro. You chasing it?
Damn!
This nigga what?
He said, I'm taking this Henny home. Fuck y'all. He said, I'm taking this Henny home.
If y'all want to pour more, y'all can pour more.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I
All
thought
right.
it was gonna be like half and half type shit.
And that's how we're
They're really trying.
and that's how we're rocking. That's how we're rocking, I guess.
No, taste it though. Taste it though.
we doing ASMR now. That was good.
Literally. Go ahead, give him a good sip. Give him a good sip. Give him a good sip.
Say less.
Give him
Say
some.
less. Say less.
Wait.
I'm fucking done.
That was perfect though. That was actually good though.
No, but it do need a little more. Though, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm
No.
straight.
He's right.
I'm
He's
straight.
right. Yeah, you're straight. He's the
Yeah,
DD.
DD today.
DD. Always.
And every other.
He'll be your holy.
Yeah, no, yeah. 1 through 3 was definitely him too.
Yeah, I have the soothe, you know.
Yo, guess who's starting nursing school tomorrow or next week? This young blood.
Young blood.
Young blood.
Motherfucking congrats. I wish you the best of luck in this journey.
I'm actually shitting my pants.
I
bro.
know you're
I'm shitting my
gonna
pants.
fucking cough your lungs out.
I'm not gonna see y'all for the. Chris is gonna not be on the next couple episodes, yo.
Cap.
Big cap.
We will bring the studio to the classroom.
Y'all gonna be invited to the Zoom meeting.
Motherfucker put a mic to the computer and like
Right? Okay, shit. Let's get the fuck into it. We didn't even do our intro.
Oh, let's hear it.
What's
Let's hear it.
good? Welcome to Eavesdrop, the best conversation you will ever listen in on. It's your boy, Justice for Breonna Taylor, Esper.
it's the homie. I found it like that. Nuvo.
It's your boy, Chris.
What the fuck are we doing today, Chris?
All right, today's topics is prison abolition, numero uno. Secondly, some of y'all need help, so we're gonna give a little topic on self-care. And then thirdly, we're all done it, had it done on us, ghosting.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, whoa, wait. I was like, I don't remember what topic
Perfect
this is.
Dramatic effect. Ghosting.
Ghosting.
Coming to theaters near you.
Oh, shit. He has a bright future ahead of him in voiceovers.
All right, so number one, we're gonna get serious here. Prison abolition.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start off with Nuvo because this is
Something
idea.
I feel very strongly about.
We don't.
I
Me and
know,
Chris, we don't really. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They're not interested in the betterment of society. It's just a little me thing I do on my side. Just a little side hobby I do.
I'm just here to drink strawberry Hennessy, honestly.
Hey, word to that. I would say cheers again, but like you're yeah.
lukewarm strawberry Hennessy right now.
So yeah, prison abolition. I think it like people envision society as having staple things, and prison sometimes, a lot of times, if not all the time, one of those things like schools, libraries, parks, prisons, and this idea of abolition has been around for quite some time. I think since its like conception, there's always been people who have been opposed to the idea of punishment being extraction from society, and I don't know, like a delayed reentry. Rehabilitation. That's not
Reform?
not reform, just reentry. Like
There's a word they use.
yeah, I don't,
Okay, whatever. It's
Okay.
not small stuff.
And
yeah, and I wanna see what you guys can actually like envision society without prisons, jails, that system being like.
I can't. I feel like prison is something we need. Not maybe not today's prison, but we need prison. It's the same thing as when you got in trouble as a kid, you need to go to fucking timeout. You did something bad, you need to go to timeout. Where I will agree with you is there needs to be some type of reform with prison. You know, we need to it's a broad subject, but we need to teach these inmates or prisoners, whatever you want to call them. We need to teach them skills for when they get out. Maybe have them make some type of money so they have something to, you know, move on with after they've been imprisoned, and also psychological help, because I'm not gonna allow sexual offenders, gangbangers, whatever you want to call them, on the streets. Like, it's, you know what I mean? I can't re-entry them into society.
I can understand the viewpoint and the concern that you might have with that whole perception of it, but I can't say I agree with. I'm not gonna say any of it because, like, okay, sexual predators on the street is definitely something that's cause for worry. But gangbangers or people with violent offenses, people with non-violent offenses, like, that's the rehabilitation. The little money they give you when you leave is not. It's not like a prop. It's not a foundation that they set you on. It's like, all right, best of luck at the moment that you leave the jail.
But you pay for those. That's called repercussions, and you pay for that because you did that. Like, you should have been taught, or you know what I mean, not to do X, Y, Z, and that's why you were put in jail, prison, etc.
I mean, if you want to look at it like that, the time and the experiences that people experience in prison is already a punishment enough, more than it should be, just for the sake of doing time away from society. Because prison is its own environment, which is monumentally more detrimental to the well-being of somebody.
Like I said, it's you got put in timeout. You got taken away from the fun group. You got, because you did something bad.
Okay, look. The idea of punishment has been around. Like, timeout is very similar. It's almost parallel to being imprisoned. But it doesn't stop that or change the fact that prison is a system of violence that's used against people. And you have to look at it in the context of whoever's the lawmakers or the people who are targeting or like the direction, the tool that the prison is being used in. So whatever people go to prison for is whatever that other people say is legal. And sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. First, I disagree that imprisonment is violence. I don't. Violence is the use. I don't even want to try to define violence because I can't come up with a good definition right now. But I don't think imprisonment is a form of violence. I also think you have to look at prison abolition with there are two sides, not two sides, but there are two things to it. There's the role of imprisonment in society, and there is the prison industrial complex that we have in our society. When you're talking about this, you can't just try to combine the two, and it's two very different things. Society, I disagree with the idea of prison abolition, just like I disagree with the idea of abolishing a police force. There needs to be significant and fundamental changes to both systems, but I disagree with the complete removal of them. I understand that in a lot of cases, abolition is just a way to shake the table, to start the conversation so that we can start getting to the starting the conversation of reform in the first place. But just to be clear, I disagree with the idea of prison abolition. I do strongly support a jailing system, prison system that focuses on rehabilitation of criminals and the successful reintegration. But there will always be some people who are too far, who are irredeemable criminals, not necessarily for their original crimes, but the fact that they simply cannot reintegrate into society anymore.
I think if you look at a case like that, there's more underlying cause of just the individual. I think it's
that doesn't change the fact that there will be there, and so we can never really truly abolish.
It should change
prisons.
the spotlight that is used and take it off the individual and use it on the environment that the individual's in, the situation they're in.
That is detracting from the point that there will inevitably be people who we cannot rehabilitate into society. That is a given.
Yes, that still stands true.
So then what do you do with those people?
Prison, especially in the States, originated from when we first came over and we were all Puritan Anglo-Saxon, and people could be jailed literally for cheating.
Yeah, but that is not the case anymore.
Exactly.
And so what do you do with the people who cannot be rehabilitated into society if you abolish all the prisons?
The rehabilitation is the end goal of...
Yeah, I know. But for the people who cannot, I know the rehabilitation is the end goal. When you look at certain European countries, they have a 90-something% success rate.
Actually, seclusion.
That's called imprisonment.
No, it's not. There is a settlement of people in Tampa that are like registered sex offenders, and they all live in the community.
No,
with each
you're
other.
lying.
I'm so serious.
You're lying.
Okay,
serious.
I can dig that answer. I
was actually thinking about that.
I had legitimate. No, I was asking. I legitimately
all
don't
the
know.
sexual offenders and put them over here.
I was just take them from here and put them over there.
Yeah. Okay. That thank you.
See,
I didn't know.
And that's not. I don't know what kind of environment would be like produced with that kind of people all around each other.
Open air jail.
What
Open air jail.
What city or what was the name of the community or city?
No clue.
I'm not going.
You said it was in Tampa, bro. We not going.
In the Everglades.
Tampa.
It's in the Everglades. I don't know if Tampa's in the Everglades, but it's in the Everglades. That's what I remember. Because I remember seeing like pictures
Two
of
different things.
All right, then
there could be parts. I
correction.
don't know. There could be parts of Tampa. The
Yeah.
Everglades used to be Florida. Used to be the Everglades, dog. So
Yeah, we're still hacking away at that.
slowly but surely, we gonna get there.
We'll get there. They thought we couldn't do it.
Niggas prayed on my downfall. All right.
And like, I say that imprisonment is violence because I'm only looking at it in the context of today USA society, like how they use it, and we know like we have what 3% of the world's population. I'm not too sure. It's a very small percentage of the world population. Like what's 325 million?
I don't know.
He's close, but
We're in the 300 millions. I
Yeah.
don't know about the percentage of the world's population.
no.
Yeah, I did the math in my head like a long time ago, but I can't remember what it was now. But we hold 25% of the world's inmate population. That doesn't make any sense at all. We supplement people. We supplement jails to actually be able to like house people.
But we also have the economy to do that too.
Don't you think the economy would benefit more if that money was relocated to other things? It really doesn't have to be like things to help.
No, yeah,
people,
but to the
like,
people that own the
commerce or
jails
anything.
and the government, it's profitable.
I think profitable is a strong word, and I think I'm glad you actually mentioned that because light does need to be brought to that.
There are. Listen, prison abolition, no. Reform to our system, whatever you want to call it, yes. Why the incarceration rate for minorities is
It's like
far.
it's like looking at I don't want to like conflate these two. They're very related, like cousins, but it's like when people try to reform police. When if you like take away bits and pieces of it and you get down to the root of it, the original reason that the police was formed was a flawed reason.
Yeah, but they still serve a purpose now. If there's a fucking bank robbery,
Yeah, we're not talking about them.
Who
That's the
are we
thing.
gonna call if there is no police?
You know, before the shift of focus that the police, before the war on drugs or war on crime happened, the police were more focused on people who were white collar committing tax frauds.
But I don't care about that. That's not relevant to the question I just asked you. If there's a bank robbery, if there's a bank robbery in progress, or if someone breaks into my house,
SWAT, specialized forces to actually handle those cases of violence. SWAT.
that's what the police should be.
it should.
So why don't we just
ideally-
reform them niggas?
No, because
Why?
we can't train police to do what SWAT does. That's too much. Or
We can restructure. We can restructure and
Alright.
and train and rehire. Basically, what you're saying is we have
No, he's saying get rid of
no.
it. Get rid
Basically,
of it.
what you're saying is we have a system. We have a
I'm saying
we
keep-
have a
keep the
force.
better
We
parts
have
of
a
it.
body that is supposed to be doing task A, and we have another body that is for something different, but can also do task A.
I'm saying keep the better parts of it and get rid of
That's
the parts
called
that actually.
reform.
Okay, that's fucking
called
reform. That's what
reform,
we're
my guy.
saying. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
nigga.
I didn't really. I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I saw this, when I saw the topic, I was like, no.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
There's too many good aspects of prison to just get
Good
rid-
ass. Can you tell me?
I
can
wouldn't
you list
co-sign
me, like,
that statement, but I
two?
say prison serves a
Okay,
necessary role
Purpose.
in society. It has become corrupted and is functioning in a severely tainted way.
Yeah, we are the
But
only
that
place
doesn't
with an
mean
industrial complex.
But that
Do you know
doesn't
how-
mean that doesn't mean we just abandon the system.
All right, so how would you use it? How would you prefer the system to actually be used in a way that actually reflects the good of it?
I would prefer first all prisons are not prisons, jails, all of that not capable of being owned by private companies. That no prisons have stocks. No one stands to gain a profit from prisons. I don't know the definitive legal financial jargon for that shit, but make it impossible to profit off of a prison. Then you hire psychologists, psychiatrists, teachers, all of that, and you make prisons a place of rehabilitation.
Okay, so why wouldn't you, if you would bring psychologists and teachers to serve people in a prison rather than have them be served outside of these walls where they can have those same resources before they get into prison? Because if you're talking about the
I don't know
irredeemable
if it's,
people,
I don't know if it's the
after they've-
Hennessy right
after
now, but
they've-
I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
He's saying why not just not have them in prison and do that, because they've been convicted of a crime that has deemed them dangerous to the general regularly functioning society.
Yeah.
When you go to prison, also aside from just it's a timeout punishment thing, you're viewed as dangerous to society. When you're viewed like that, it doesn't make sense to just be like, yeah, you're dangerous, but we're just gonna leave you. We're just gonna let you do you. We're just gonna let you
That's
rock.
stigma.
We gonna
That's
have the
stigma and-
No, it's not,
yes,
bro.
it is. I have friends who
dep-
have been in jail, and I never for 1 second have seen them as dangerous. It doesn't even matter what they were jailed for. Unless
does-
they killed
it
someone.
does
unless
matter.
They killed or raped someone.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay,
if they
exactly. You're dangerous to society if you're committing
know
if you're committing assault, if you're committing armed robbery, if you're committing grand.
How many times can you
You're straight. You're straight.
All right, look.
What
How
you
many
talking
times
about,
can you
guys?
fight somebody? How many times can you fight somebody in your everyday life?
All right, that's a
No.
I'm
Assault?
done.
No.
I'm
'cause-
done. I'm done.
'cause
If
look,
that's what you're trying to say, if you're trying to say, hey, bro, if you want, come on.
this ties back into what I was saying. Prison is a
You didn't, hey,
prison
bro.
is a tool of look.
I'ma
There was an
split you for
activist.
looking
There
at
was an
me.
activist
And then
organizer.
I'm gonna go do it again.
Y'all niggas. There was an activist organizer who literally took the flag off of somebody's car after they hit one of the protesters with their car. And you know what the police did? They found every fucking
Bro, that's not
charge
what we're
in the
fucking
book.
talking about.
They found every
That's
charge.
not what we're talking about. That's a
Listen to me.
malfunction of our police system, our justice system, and it's
And you know where all that leads to? The fucking
that's,
jails.
that's not. But that's not
That's
what we're
where it
talking
all leads
about.
to.
Okay.
No, we are.
No, that's bro. That is no. I brought this point up. I'm not
What was the
talking.
point again?
The point is that if you commit murder, if you commit sexual assault, if you commit armed robbery, if you commit assault,
why did
if
Brock
you
Turner
commit
get-
battery,
why did Brock Turner
bro,
get
that is a
6 months?
malfunction. That is a malfunction.
All right,
I
so
do
what
not
do
agree
you-
with that sentencing. Fucking obviously, that's a problem.
It's a
That's not what I'm
malfunction.
talking about.
It's a malfunction. Do you think it would
of
be
the
better
justice
if,
system.
do you
Of the
think-
justice system.
Do you think
that does not bear weight
Do
on
you
the?
think Brock Turner would have been better off if he had some teachers and some psychologists while he was in jail?
Brock Turner didn't get the sentencing he deserved. He deserved much harsher sentencing. That's the problem with Brock Turner's case. Not his treatment in prison. The fact he didn't receive a fair sentencing. That's the justice system, not the prison system, bro.
All right, so why don't we take away the tool of the justice system to be so fucked up?
Because there is still a necessary function of it. It might be getting lost in all of the fuck shit that's going on that it's doing, but it still serves a necessary function. It's not unnecessary, and for that reason, I do
It's the
not
same thing with
support.
capitalism.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It has its original.
Yeah, but we're not getting on capitalism right now.
He said
nigga.
this
We're
is-
staying.
It's we're not getting capitalism, but you would love for people not to be able to profit off of the privatized jail systems.
Yes.
Yeah. Guess what? Capitalism loves that shit. And you know why? Because all the
Okay, if you study the core
Walmart.
tenets, if you study the
Literally-
core tenets of capitalism, there's
Do you know
nothing that
just how
says
much-
people should make money off of jails. This is just like when people people say dumb shit like
Alright,
Islam
alright,
says
look.
women
Look,
shouldn't drive.
I don't want to
shit
start.
like that,
I don't want to
bro.
start like a yelling argument. I really don't.
We
But
were,
I'm
we
gonna-
were already there.
I know,
We were
I know,
we were
I know.
already there. I was gonna say something, but I was like, I
Yo,
feel like it's coming
mama.
down.
I know. Okay, but I think people don't realize just how ingrained the prison system is for profit in society. Like literally, why do you think, aside from migrant workers being the reason that our fruits are like not cheap but affordable? Prison labor is
Bro.
a strong factor in the produce.
You can sit here all day and point out the problems that the prison industrial system is responsible for. My answer will not change. The prison industrial system right now is responsible for some of the most egregious things we have going on in our society. But I still think
False as shit. You know why? Because there's only a small percentage of the egregious shit that goes in our society that actually gets trialed, convicted, and jailed.
what? I said
You act like you say that prison is the one like atlas, the one bearing all the weight and to protect us from all these dangerous people.
that's not what I just said.
I said act. Corrected myself to say. Now I'm gonna go back to act. That is the one thing that's protecting us from all these dangerous and
No, I didn't. I never said that. I'm saying that
Is the one tool
that's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying that there is a lot of terrible shit that the prison industrial complex is doing, but at the end of the day, it serves in its ideologically it serves a necessary function in society. It needs to undergo
And this ties
significant
back to what I
and
said,
fundamental
people can't-
reform.
imagine society without prisons.
You're right. I cannot.
I can. I like it.
I can't.
I can.
If that's the fundamental, I cannot imagine a society that does not have prisons.
Everyone just
I think
do what the fuck you wanna
I
do.
think if you commit violent crimes, if you commit murder, rape, sexual assault, battery,
What if it's
armed
murder and
robbery,
self-defense? What if it's murder and protecting your family?
then that is not a
That's a violent crime by standard. That's a violent crime. It's
Yeah,
murder.
but that's-
you get a first degree, third degree, second degree, but it's still murder.
but that's
Casey
justified.
Anthony.
We have that's justified.
If it's manslaughter, if it's unintentional
Okay, you're
death of
talking-
somebody,
You're right now. You're bringing up fringe cases to try to bring it
there are
down.
people
There will
still
always
in
there will be
jail.
fringe
Those
cases
aren't
in
fringe cases.
Yes, they are.
I can
Stand your ground
mention-
laws is a fucking fringe
I
case.
can-
You just mentioned Casey Anthony. That's a fringe case.
I can mention a case, but the look, manslaughter isn't a case. Stand your ground isn't a case. They're parameters.
Okay.
There are people- there
So
are
let me answer.
multiple
Let me answer. Stand your ground. You should.
Let's not focus on the examples.
No, I have to focus on the examples because you brought up the examples to try to bring down my point, and you can't say let's
Go
not
ahead,
focus.
continue.
Stand your ground. If you have to kill someone to protect your family, you're not a danger to society. You protected your family. That's the responsible thing to do. Okay, boom.
Stand your ground actually just the parameters of it is just the property. If someone's on your property, you can stand your ground.
Then that's a problem of the legislation. That's
And
not the
guess
responsibility
what?
of
That's
the
what I
prison
said.
industrial complex.
The
This is a
tool-
multifaceted issue, but right now what I'm speaking on is the prison industrial complex. All right?
Is it?
Yes, right now what I'm talking
You were
about
not
the
talking.
topic.
You were talking about the egregious and heinous crimes that people commit.
No, I said of the egregious things of the prison
And the
industrial
law system.
complex. No, we can
There
go
are-
back, bro. We can go back. I said the
This
prison
is like
industrial complex,
the like
bro.
least funny fucking topic we've ever done.
I know we're starting off with a heavy breakfast. It's a heavy-
Look, stand your ground is justified self-defense. There's no, you should not be imprisoned.
It can be. It can be.
Yeah,
We'll say
so let's write the laws to make stand your ground justified self-defense and only justified self-defense, and then you're good. Manslaughter is accidentally killing somebody.
Do you think those people can not be rehabilitated into
I
society?
don't think they are I don't think they're a danger to society. If you accidentally kill somebody, and I don't know the specifics of manslaughter to know what gets considered accidental, but if truly you accidentally kill somebody and you had no intention of killing somebody,
What do you think should happen?
I don't think you should be put in prison.
Lawyers are going to have a field day with that ideology.
Okay, well,
That's a different topic, though. That's not what I wanted to
Look,
focus on.
end of the line. I think we hit a block with this, but the bottom line is no. I can't imagine a society that doesn't have prisons. That doesn't mean that I approve of the way prisons are functioning currently, but I think at the end of the day, in a healthy society, the people who have committed a murder, rape, battery, assault, armed robbery, who are deemed dangerous to society should be separated from society.
No.
Let me finish my sentence, bro. Should be separated from society and be given the chance to be rehabilitated into society. But I think there should be a period of time where they're separated from society and then helped through whatever they need to be helped through so that they can be successfully rehabilitated.
Do you think the separation from society needs to be
No
in a
more
jail?
questions. What is your final thoughts, Nuvo?
My final thoughts. I think that the prison industrial complex, prison in general, is a tool that has been used to commit, I said it in the beginning, is what I started with, to commit violence. There is a fundamental original ideology with prisons that's like, all right, whatever the things that are lurking in the shadows, we'll take those and we'll put them in here, and then when they come out, or if they come out, sometimes you get people serving life or getting executed. If they come out, then they'll be better, or you'll be safe then. But I think that because of the direction, and I have to include capitalism in this, because of the direction of capitalism and the privatization and everything, and the profiting of exploitation in the prison system, and the complicitness of not all, but various major companies and services that we use today, where do you think your license plates come from, are a factor. Like, they are, I don't know, it's like a small cog, but it's a cog in a engine. And that we don't need it. There are tools that we would use to help these people, but instead we're using other tools to bash them in because what they did was wrong. And that's not even from the timeout days, timeout isn't necessarily a great way to parent, but that's a different topic. I think that they're fresh eyes, not benevolent, but what's the word for that?
You asked me a little while ago.
Helpful, or helping eyes we need helping eyes to look at the situation and imagine a society where jails are not the first options we have for people who are wrongdoers. And yeah.
All right. And I think that I just co-sign Esper, and that shit is just dumb, and we need it, and it's in at its core values, it is something that is necessary. Moving on,
Chris had enough.
Self-care.
So, all right, this segment, this topic is dedicated to all you dusty ass, dry elbow,
crusty
don't wash your fucking feet in the shower. Never re-up on fucking Q-tips because you never clean your ears. Your shit is dusty. You be trying to hand your homies the fucking AirPods so they could hear what you listening to, and them niggas tell you no and you not sure why. Now you know why, nigga. We gonna put you on. Let's go. Self-care.
You went in.
Yeah.
You went in. I was just like, okay, maybe some of us need to moisturize.
Nah, he's a nigga who gets manicures, so like he has stake in this, bro.
This is my brand.
The chip is on his shoulder.
I was thinking more just like as a more of like a general thing, like self-care.
Chris is shook.
He just like the way the two words like sound together.
He's fucking shook right now.
I was like, y'all should do some nice shit, go to the gym and stuff. He's like, put on some Vaseline and fucking.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, self-care. First off,
how do you define self-care?
Yeah.
I think it's,
so you just said going to the gym. I would never put that under self-care.
That's past that. That's like
I put going to the gym under like just maintenance, bro.
that's not maintenance. It has
Isn't that self-care?
At a
Going to the
certain
gym
point,
is
it
going
becomes
to the gym
maintenance.
is
but
maintenance. Yeah,
at a-
you're supposed to get 30 minutes of vigorous exercise every day. That's maintenance.
I feel
Going,
like-
exercise should be like eating to most people. It's
For
not.
our body,
you're saying it's
30
essential.
minutes of exercise.
Exercise every day. Yeah, you're supposed to exercise every day. That's
For a natural state, 30 minutes of exercise every day would probably be easy as shit. But because we live sedentary lifestyles, it's not. I think going into things, gym is not maintenance. It can be like transformation for a lot of people, but improvement, not maintenance.
All right, for all you lazy ass motherfuckers who not in the gym,
And we can say that because we all go to the gym now.
Nuvo says the gym is self-care. Congratulations.
No, I didn't. I said, well, it counts.
Congratulations. You don't get a gold star from me for going to the gym. That's just what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Try harder.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
I was like, I'm kidding.
Nah, I don't view going to the gym as self-care. I do think it's just something you're supposed to do, but committing to a gym schedule is commendable.
Hard.
Is commendable.
For most
So,
people.
I'm definitely not
to a
shitting.
skincare routine is not easy. I mean, you gotta remember to do that shit every night.
What is your skincare routine? I'm not trying you. I just want to know.
Irish Spring soap? I bet. All right, fuck it, whatever. Lever 2000. When I want to treat myself, I have. When I want to treat myself, I have this exfoliating face scrub that I use. It's literally been on my desk for 2 weeks because I can't find a good occasion. But every night should be self-care night. But nah, I have an exfoliating scrub and then a overnight, moisturizing mask. So I could get myself right in the morning, wake up and like, ooh, who that pretty man?
Okay.
So that's my self-care routine along with the intermittent like periodic foot scrub, and that's it. That's me. That's how I'm coming every day.
I just want to point out for all the people who have natural hair who are watching this, you notice how he didn't say combing his hair anywhere on that?
I have on my to-do list, mental, not written, to comb my hair out this weekend, but it's probably been like 2 weeks. But before that, I didn't comb out my hair for 7 months. So that's how I'm rocking. It was painful as fuck. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, but it is what it is.
So that's how your hair got like that?
Damn.
No, this is an actual fucking question.
Got like what?
Like all birds nesting and stuff. No,
It's
I'm
not-
kidding.
it's not
I'm
bird
kidding.
nesting, no.
Why didn't you comb out your hair?
I just wasn't into it. I don't know if I was depressed or some shit, but I just wasn't into it. That task
He wasn't
was
depressed, y'all.
daunting.
He's just lazy. Please don't feel bad for him. He was not
that is-
depressed.
Okay,
He was just
I'm
lazy.
not educated, but if I had hair like y'all, I would have to comb my hair out.
Once a week.
Once a week is like you stay on your shit.
Okay.
Yeah, once a week.
Okay.
Yeah. Even when I tried it, like when I was like, all right, let's get into it. I did like 2 weeks and I was like, all right, look, I don't know. These terms and conditions looking a little. Yeah.
Chris, what is your self-care routine, bro? Fill us in.
I take a shower every other day. No, like I don't have a
Self.
I condition. I don't know.
I feel like there's a lack. There's a void of like the intentional self-care regimen in men.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if self-care is a routine that you do. Isn't self-care when you like treat yourself, when you go out, when you're like you step up your routine?
No.
Self-care can be maintenance.
I took this shit. Listen, I took this shit as like a shit you should be doing. Look, this is what I wrote. I had like waking up early. I had going to the gym, having a routine.
Self-care is whatever you make it, so that's all valid stuff.
So Doritos chips and fucking guac is.
I mean, yeah. For some people, like self-care for them is just like taking a evening to relax and fucking chill in a robe and watch TV
with a nice glass of wine.
Korra. I didn't find out about Korra up until like yesterday.
The fuck is Korra?
Legend of Korra, Avatar.
Legend of Korra. You didn't find out. What?
Didn't we talk about? We talked about that shit a while ago.
Yeah.
Korra?
You watched.
We talked about Legend of Korra one time. We was skating.
Yeah, I remember that. I pulled up and you were like,
you capping right now.
No, I'm talking about it came out on Netflix recently. I don't even know.
Yeah.
This nigga right here.
I didn't know it came out on Netflix either. But that's probably new.
Your Honor. This nigga capping.
So self-care. So y'all go into it. So because y'all are
I don't go into
you guys
shit.
are so up here. The normal person's right here.
Don't count me. Don't you say that's this nigga right here. I'm bare minimum for myself, bro. Are you kidding me?
Yo, something about Nuvo you don't know. He takes showers before he goes to the gym.
No, I actually didn't. But that same reason is why I didn't take a shower for like 2 days. Because I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a shower. I didn't sweat that much.
This is gonna go on Instagram, Spotify.
Hey, look, I wasn't going nowhere. If I leave my house to go elsewhere, that's not the gym, then like I take showers. I take showers to go skate. But going to the gym, like, what the fuck? I'm going there to sweat. So
okay, so
like,
during quarantine, those 2 months, how often did you shower?
You just really told on yourself. You just really. Wait, hold up.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But like literally stinks.
no, I don't got that odor. I keep my degree on me. You feel me? I ain't a bachelor, but I got the DO. You feel me? I BA, but it's DO. Hey, fuck!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Had me replay it, made me run it back. Jeez. Oh man.
What was the question again, Your Honor?
Fuck. Self-care.
Cap.
Yeah, self-care. If it's something that's not routine, then I don't really do self-care. But I think my routine is like extensive enough. Maybe that it counts.
He be
every morning
tallying up this shit.
Every morning I exfoliate.
Every morning, I like that. Every morning, that's self-care.
I have an under eye cream that I use.
That's what no. Keep going.
Genetic eye
I just love the start of this. Keep going. Keep going.
All of it out.
All of my soaps are hydrating soaps from Cetaphil. I only use Cetaphil body lotion and face lotion and shit.
We are not endorsed by Cetaphil.
We are not endorsed by Cetaphil. They're not paying me to say this. My dermatologist, I have a dermatologist. My dermatologist told me I need to use it. Self-care. Please be attacked. Self-care. What else? Oh, and nighttime is when it's like so obviously, you brush your teeth every night. You floss every single night.
What the fuck? Yo.
Why?
I got braces. I'm exempt. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no facts. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
I use the same soap, and then I have this prescription. It's benzoyl peroxide, tretinoin, and
nigga, you ain't signing off no prescriptions for niggas. So just say you got
I don't know what
face cream.
Yeah, I guess it's a face cream that I use. I again use the under eye bag thing. I make sure I put some oil on my little beard, you know, and then my hands and my feet tend to get like really dry at nighttime.
Slightly chapped.
Get they get dry at night. So
At night?
I do extra coat, you know, before I go to sleep. Make sure you go to sleep with your hands moisturized and your feet moisturized. The thing with your feet is
He's lathered.
Not under the covers.
no, your feet. I don't know. I feel like the pressure of like them having pressure on them all day. That skin is under a lot more tension than like say just
It's also
other
built
parts of
for
your
it.
body.
We don't have the same texture we have on the bottom of the foot that we do on our arms.
Yeah, but I just like to, you know, show my feet a little extra love, and then I wash my hands a lot, you know, so also they get dry easily.
So you see we got our own diva queen over here.
Yeah.
Look, I'm
feel
just
me?
and you want a tip for soft lips. I never use chapstick. This
Brown sugar scrub.
No brown sugar scrub.
Oh wow.
The secret is to just brush your lips. When you brushing your teeth, just brush your
That
lips,
is-
dog.
That
Wait,
feels so
hold on.
abrasive.
Brush- he
Love
said
yourself, bro.
For soft lips,
For
what?
soft lips, brush your lips.
Tell
Nah,
all
just
my
go with the
exes.
brown sugar scrub, please. Y'all gonna fuck up.
Bang.
Y'all, what?
Nothing. No one. heard
I've
nothing.
used the brown sugar. Is
He just sent out shots. Okay.
I
Woo, I'm nervous. Let's go to the next time. You made me nervous. No more self-care. No more self-care. What was next? Shit, please.
No. We can still go into self care. I want to hear about y'all morning routines. But like when y'all wake up, what's the first thing you guys do?
Brush my teeth.
Get up. Like throw the covers off me and get the fuck up quick.
Wow,
Or else-
y'all are soldiers. What
Or
the
else I'm gonna stay in bed.
I'm
Get the
staying in
fuck
bed
up.
for like
Get the
2
fuck up.
hours before I get
the
up.
fuck up. Hey, you know I wake up and I'm at the gym within 15 minutes. So
You know, I'm an afternoon gym person. I mean, I'm a night gym person because they're not open past 7.
I'm a when I get the chance gym person. Like
he busy.
if I get the chance during the day, night.
man, it helps me start my day. There's no way like you get that boost of endorphins to
like,
start
I'm
your
alive
day
right now.
You know,
and then you
boost of endorphins in the morning. Knowing I'm that nigga. No, I said knowing I'm that nigga.
oh, I was like no.
That went over your head.
Yeah.
I was like,
I didn't go over Chris's head.
I was literally like.
I was like, you gotta get that first couple pumps right quick,
I gotta
bro.
tell myself good morning real quick.
How are you?
Like, you woke up today. Good job.
Here's a reward.
Someone is up. Good
job.
Someone is up.
I got
Okay, that's Nuvo's real self care. You just found out his secret, his real self care.
Why his hands are so soft?
I don't want to hear anymore.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. We got hella time right now. So number 3.
We're already all right.
Number 3. What happens when you don't put on lotion? You a ghost.
Oh wow.
Ash, you can press.
Oh wow, that was
It's okay.
hard.
It's okay. We're just gonna pretend that one didn't happen. You get one on the house.
No, I co-sign that. You looking like an ashy ass ghost, bro.
Okay, so ghosting. So we've all been ghosted on, and we all have ghosted someone.
Have we? I got to go through my fucking
I have
catalog and
shit. I did ghost someone one time.
Okay, so you've ghosted.
I
someone too?
have ghosted someone. I
Okay,
have.
so
I
we
don't know
have.
if I've been.
So we
ghosted.
have.
Yes.
Wait, no, I didn't. I ain't
Did you
ghost them.
Talk to them after the point you decided that you were not gonna talk to them again.
Yeah, look.
All right.
No,
So
I
we
did.
all go-
I know. I did.
Oh,
I did. It wasn't someone I was in frequent communication with.
It was like
So-
it was like a very
Yeah, it was real. It was basically like,
short amount of time.
yeah,
You
I
dipped in
I
and
didn't
dipped
ghost.
out.
Yeah, I didn't ghost. I didn't ghost.
It
It was.
It's like if there's expected communication,
There wasn't
sustained communication.
I did communicate after, and then I didn't communicate past the point of expectation. I didn't ghost.
So,
He's wholesome.
do you think it's ethical? Do you like
You got to look at perspectives of it.
Nah,
we're,
bro, like,
we're
bro,
playing.
bro.
No. In all. Okay.
So you think people? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I think there is this new wave, and I'm gonna try to not make this macro because I have a tendency to make things macro. But I think like our generation has this whole unapologetic be who you want to be, do whatever you have to do for your mental health, blah 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 blah, self-righteous shit that they're on. And to some degree, I disagree with that. I think there's a whole a sense of duty that has been lost. Like when you engage in a friendship, Like there are certain things you owe a person. Nobody wants to feel like they owe anybody anything. But I think there are certain things that you owe a person. If you make plans with somebody and you cancel on those plans, you owe letting them know. That's part of having
We're not talking about that.
I know,
Yeah.
but to I think ghosting, yeah, exactly. It's a setup. I think ghosting is not ethical. If someone is, and should be obvious, but I'm going to say it just in case. If someone is physically, emotionally, sexually, mentally abusing you, that is obviously please.
I don't even think
Just
it's ghosting
please,
at that point.
please,
I think
just
that's like
escape.
leaving.
Yeah, escape and never look back. Block
Yeah,
them on
no.
everything. That goes without saying, but I'm just gonna say it, just to cover the bases. Aside from that, I think there's no, I don't think it's. I think it's evil. To ethical or evil, I think it's evil. I think there's nothing wrong with deciding you
know
want to
what I
end.
think it is?
Wait, I'm about to wrap this up. I'm about to, put the pin in it. There's nothing wrong with deciding you don't want to continue your relationship, whether it be romantic, sexual, platonic, or whatever, with a person. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do think you should at least have the decency and respect for the other person and yours connection that you shared, the time that you spent together. You honor that by communicating that you don't want to continue it. I think that's fair.
It's
I
great
think you
because
owe
I've
that.
had a conversation with him about ghosting before, and he had the same exact opposite viewpoint that ghosting, or the explanation that comes after it with closure, is not owed to anybody. But
How long ago was hold up? How long ago was that?
Literally, let me put
Okay,
the bow tie
all
on
right.
that.
Okay.
It's great to see his growth from that.
Okay, because I was like years ago, dog.
Like two,
Nah, bro.
maybe like
No, that was
one last year, probably. I feel like.
I feel like
It was an escape session, and
I feel
that
like-
probably was.
I don't know.
No, I
Okay.
feel like ghosting is necessary. It's good. It's good. Let me tell you why.
Ooh.
I would rather you ghost me than to tell me, explain to me, whatever. Because either way, ghosting just shows your value to someone. If you don't feel like you owe me an explanation, you don't owe me this, that, blah, blah, blah. I know what you're about with me, and it's just like that. You're just nothing at that point. You know what I mean?
Gone.
If you have that type of ghosting is like one of the lowest things you could do to someone, and it shows that person that you're doing it to the value that they have in your life. So knowing that if I ever got ghosted on, it's just deaded there. You know what I mean?
What you just said is a justification. You're convincing yourself of that. But if you could choose between being ghosted and not being ghosted, I highly doubt you would choose to be ghosted. What you just said is a retroactive justification to make yourself okay with it and to find some sense of value in the painful
And I
experience
think
that you've had.
retroactive perspective is very necessary. I was gonna echo his position, but not his perspective of it. Ghosting can be necessary because after all of it, okay, when you ghost someone, you definitely put them through some trials and tribulations for some things they had to figure out with themselves. Like the same way when you cheat on somebody, they have a lot of internal problems that they internalize and all that. But it definitely gives fodder to self-growth because at the end of every relationship or every situationship, whatever it is, you definitely have a moment of introspect and you find out more about yourself. That's why being single is like a thing that's kind of necessary to know where you stand.
I hate that it sounds like you're trying to justify ghosting
not.
by
I'm
saying
speaking-
it's going
I'm
to make
speaking
it's going to
from
encourage
my-
self-growth.
I'm
I
speaking
hate
from
that you
my.
just
I'm
sound like
speaking
that.
from. I forgot to say this as a disclaimer. I'm speaking from myself. What was it? My devil's advocate. self.
Don't do devil's advocate. We're not
Speak how you feel.
here to
I'm a
we're not
very-
here no
I'm
no
a
bro
very
we're not here
perspective-rich
we're not here to imagine the opinions of people who aren't in this room, nigga. We're here to share our opinions. I don't want to hear shit you don't actually believe in.
Okay, but
bro.
my opinions is influenced by the perspective of people who have been ghosted and people who are ghosted.
So do you co-sign that? Do you think ghosting is cool because it's gonna make them niggas hurt and then they gonna grow from it? Is that what
That's
you believe?
not why I think. I think it's one of the benefits that can come from ghosting if you want to look at it from a perspective that it's looking for the benefits, but
Yeah, okay, let's look from the no. Fuck
yeah,
that,
if you look for the good in something, you can definitely find it. Oh my god, you little
So we're homies. I never talk to y'all tomorrow, the day after. Y'all never could find me.
that's different.
No, that's ghosting.
That's ghosting.
That is
That's,
ghosting.
that's ghosting in a platonic
I
relationship.
mean, you have ghosted us
I
before.
owe you an explanation.
You
Yeah.
have ghosted us before, but never in a situation where you actually owed us an explanation because we already knew why.
then it's not ghosting.
It is ghosting.
Ghosting is unexplained, out of nowhere, and unjustified.
He didn't.
Well, not necessarily
explain anything.
unjustified, but did we know why?
Yeah.
Can we stop bringing up personal shit, dog?
I didn't.
No.
That's him. I don't.
Is it?
I
don't
honestly
know what instance you're talking
Neither
about.
do I. That's the crazy shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking
Do you
about
want
right
me to
now?
clarify?
No.
No, because that shouldn't get fucking personal as fuck.
Yeah, bro. No. But
I was gonna look.
No,
it's just-
no.
it's just- I was just an example of when ghosting isn't what. Okay. Okay. When I'm talking about ghosting, I'm talking about people who are romantically involved with each other.
But that's not the
That's-
same, bro.
Exactly,
If I
exactly.
never texted you again, if every time you called me, if I blocked you on everything, never texted you again, never let you back inside, never let you through my gate, that's some fuck shit,
That is some fuck shit.
and that's not romantic. That's some fuck shit.
When have I ever painted it to be?
If I'm, you just said you view it as a romantic. Look, at
least in the context of ghosting, that's when it happened.
For any significant relationships you have, platonic or romantic or whatever, you owe that person an explanation. If you're a person of, and maybe this is too self-righteous or whatever, if you're a person of upstanding morals, and I feel like that's part of the social contract of having a meaningful relationship to someone, is that you don't just dub someone, you don't just cut someone off and not tell them fucking why. That's trash. That doesn't make you cool. Like, that's disrespecting the time.
okay.
That's disrespecting the stock that you put into that person and that you allow someone to put into you. I think it's ridiculous. I don't know the right word here, but I think it's wrong to allow someone to form feelings, again, romantic or intimate. I care about both of you guys a lot. I think it's irresponsible to allow someone to form strong feelings for you, to create a bond, and then just sever that bond for no reason. Niggas out here trying to be Sasuke and shit, bro. Like, come on. Like, this shit is not cool.
I mean, maybe it's just a coping mechanism for some people.
There
Like,
are
or
some.
just what is it like when you don't want to deal with it?
Escape.
There you go.
There's
But-
escape method. And there's and look, we at some I can
How much can you hold
You just-
somebody for ghosting or for escaping a situation where they don't know how to correctively? Or
how
like,
we but you're talking about
Correctively.
you mentioned self growth or growth.
Yeah.
How are you if you're that person who is not sure how to approach the situation, or how to let that other person know that you want this relationship to end? How are you going to grow as a person if you don't confront those things that you're not sure about and
Because
just let
at
them
that
know?
point-
Because then you're going to ghost someone. And then that you're gonna fuck that person up, or maybe you don't fuck that person up. Maybe that person's fine, but then you won't have grown, and you still don't know how to properly communicate to end of a significant relationship. You have to grow at some point, and ghosting is just allowing you to stay stagnant and hurting other people that don't necessarily deserve it. I think.
Well, I don't think there's many people that actually deserve the hurt that they get. I think if you go from relationship to relationship, platonic or not, people
like
who,
you said, it does grow you though.
it does. It serves as a hurdle, as
but
an obstacle.
every
And-
bad thing we go through in life grows us. If it doesn't kill
Okay,
you, it
so
makes you stronger.
ghosting
But
is
that
not
doesn't. But that
different.
doesn't mean.
So you can look.
That doesn't mean it. No. I don't want to look at the good side of this shit. Because if one of
That's
if
very
some
biased of you.
no,
You
because
can look at two sides
bro,
of the
because if
coin.
someone dies in a car accident, that's gonna make you stronger. But no one, you sound dumb. Not you, but someone would sound stupid as fuck telling you to look at the bright side. That once you get over that emotional trauma, you'll become stronger.
No
that
one
sounds
gets
fucking
strong-
stupid.
No one gets stronger off of a death. Maybe
You do. Yes, you do. I dealt with 3 deaths, and yes, you do get stronger.
Yeah, I
it
mean,
definitely strengthens
But
you.
we're not comparing it to death.
No,
Yeah, we're
no,
not.
but
But
you
you're-
just
but-
you just said that putting someone through pain,
Someone's
just
death
because they
isn't
get
like they just handed you a opportunity to get some growth.
But that is it's
That's
irrelevant. We're talking about
completely
pain. We're talking
different.
about painful and potentially traumatic experiences.
Are you talking
And
about grief specifically? Because grief has
He's
its
just
own
saying we
course
shouldn't
and all
even get to
that.
that point in general.
I'm just saying
But we
there's
can't
no
really
I'm just
stop
saying
that.
there's no reason to be trying to justify the growth that comes from
So you
someone
want me to
being
just be all
ghosted.
against it.
No, I'm just saying I disagree with taking that stance. I do because again, if you extrapolate that same line of logic to other bad shit in life, it sounds ridiculous. Telling someone to be thankful for the personal growth that they get out of emotional pain and trauma, that sounds ridiculous.
If somebody gets
because
fucked over
said,
by a business partner, I think the lessons that they come away with that, if they choose to continue with their business ventures, is a very valuable lesson.
but that doesn't mean that that's some dope shit and we should be like, well, it's not that bad.
It's
no,
not
it's
dope
still
shit, but
bad.
it's the best of the
The
situation.
fact of the matter is ghosting is some bad shit because none of us right now would want to be ghosted by any of us right now.
No, but if
So
we did,
ghosting is not good.
But if we did,
pin is
we would
the pin is
have
right
the
there.
tools to be able to look at the bright side of it or the
Bro,
beneficial
if
side
I
of
start a
it.
conversation about Obama's drone strikes in the Middle East, none of us are going to be trying to bring up the fucking good points because that shit was bad.
That's bad, but motherfuckers who would be trying to bring up the good points would talk
So that's
about
don't bring
the
but that's
safety.
but that's fuck shit, bro. Don't play devil's advocate, and it doesn't make sense. None of us in this room share that opinion. You're just trying to bring in an outside opinion, bro. What was the good point of 9/11?
I can
What was the good point? Was increased airport security a plus of 9/11, and we should be thankful that we have increased airport security because of 9/11, or does that sound fucking dumb?
You're
Because
going
that's what
off
you're
on a
saying right now, bro.
Stupid ass tangent right now.
No, I'm not, bro.
You
What you're
are, because I'm not gonna try to
okay.
defend 9/11.
You're right. I shouldn't have brought that up.
Yeah,
You're
that
right.
was-
You're right. Okay, you're right. What? Which one?
I don't know. You pick.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Ding ding ding.
Okay. No, you're right. I
Yeah,
did
that
go
was
I
a-
did
that
go
was
off
a
on a bit of a
dumbass.
tangent, but I still
If you can't, I'm just gonna say this: if you can't see 9/11 as an event from the perspective of the supposed perpetrators, then you lack just perspective. That's really just it.
I don't lack perspective, but it's in a
Or you're lacking in that
it's a
situation, at
meaning
least.
why but it's not a beneficial perspective
Neither
to
are-
bring up right now is what I'm trying to say.
All right, we're actually not gonna get into this whole political side.
We can.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't even planning on bringing that
Yeah.
back. Even just going back, like I said. I guess you're playing devil's advocate, which is frustrating. That's fine. Do your
I
thing.
can play
But like I
devil's
said, the
advocate
fact of
and
the matter
still
is
have
none of
my
us want to
own-
be ghosted. So ghosting is not good.
You ever get
Ghosting
like,
is bad.
You ever get like that one girl that like you kind of like want her to be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna stop fucking with you real quick.
No,
then
because
you don't have to do it.
No, I'd be like, yo, I don't think this is. I'm not rocking with this no
Damn.
more. But also that has never happened because
Oh.
I have excellent taste, nigga.
Oh, there's this
I
one-
shoot and don't miss.
don't want to put his business out there, but there's just one little instance I want to
Wait,
bring
for
out
real?
so bad. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Remember, put a pin in this.
Yeah.
Wait.
See?
Bring this.
You see?
Oh shit!
Oh,
you just
my-
fucking woke my headphones up. God damn, nigga. All right, good luck.
Did you just mute me?
No.
No,
Okay,
no. I'm bringing my headphone volume. You just woke my shit up.
Wait. Who?
No, it's a name drop.
It's
We're not
classified,
saying
bro.
name drop.
It's a classified shit. I can't really talk about this, you know,
So it's not me.
No, it's me. He said it's me.
baby.
Fuck. This was the most. Yeah, I kind of. I feel like I fucked. I feel like I fucked this conversation up. I feel like I fucked this topic up. I went off.
I was gonna say, even though I can play devil's advocate, which is something that is intrinsic to me. I can see perspective from different sides. I still have my own viewpoint on ghosting. I don't see it as something that's like, all right, yeah, no, this is good. Ghost that person. They'll definitely be better for it in a couple months. But I feel like if it is a tool that you feel is your last option, because some people aren't emotionally mature enough to have that conversation as to why I'm leaving my interactions with you or something like that. And ghosting is the most natural, seamless method they have to end relationship or end communication with somebody.
I think while being in that position is real and it's understandable, but using ghosting as a crutch to never have to grow as a person is unacceptable.
I would never ghost y'all, but if you do me wrong enough, if I feel like you don't even deserve to be in the vicinity of me, by all means. I am never blocking you. I am excluding you out of my life because
blocking?
I'm blocking you.
Okay.
I'm blocking you and I'm excluding you out of my life.
You see, when it comes to like, if you're like putting us as the group, then it becomes, I don't know. It's none of that like, okay, when friends split off, I hate that like associative shit. Like, all right, who are you keeping ties with and all that? But
no, I'm gonna definitely stay ties with, like him. You're
fucking done.
Get out of here. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. When things get messy and tangly in like a close group of friends and people tend to take sides, and that happens like women.
See, and that's why it goes people.
That's not even,
That's one thing about me. I'm always communicate. So I'm gonna let you know, bro. Like if it's
the softy.
I'm not. It's just respectful. If I have a meaningful relate, I feel like, and I don't use the term disrespectful often because I feel like it often gets misconstrued and just blown out of proportion with people's egos and all that. Mm-hmm. But I do legitimately think it's disrespectful to, again, it's just a disservice to the emotional stock you put behind or you put into and you allow somebody to put into a connection, a relationship. Like ghosting just says basically like you mean nothing to me. All that time we spent means nothing to me. And that's wrong. Like again, if you're not being abused, I think that's wrong. I mean, because chances are
very subjective.
Yeah, of course it's subjective. But chances are if you feel that strongly, it doesn't mean nothing to you. It doesn't.
I can't co-sign the idea that the person who's being ghosted can assign the worth and the value that the person who is ghosting had of, that relationship, that interaction. Because you got ghosted, you can't be like, oh, I meant nothing to you, because that's not always true. Sometimes ghosting isn't all right, I'm happy as fuck with these scissors and just snip. And that's like, all right, on to the next person I'm gonna go.
But then why? But then if it's
sometimes people don't have the space that they can allot to others in their life, and sometimes
then just communicate. Why can't you communicate that? Then
that communication isn't owed. This is the same viewpoint you've had a couple years ago, and I didn't agree with it. But there are some still devil's advocate. There are still some points that are true. There are some things you don't have to communicate with people. Who like it's a two-way communication is a two-way street, but in the context of ghosting,
it's
initiated
by one action.
Yeah.
You literally just said
dot. That's my version of ellipses. But literally, like, it's not always owed, because there's some situations where like they could be spending that emotional or mental labor into dealing with whatever they're dealing with and not have to, I don't want to say the word, but babysit your emotions for their actions.
That is so.
He's making excuses for it.
I'm not. I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just like I did with his viewpoint. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Fucked up. Don't play devil's advocate if you're not okay with us coming at you for it. You're still saying this shit.
I mean,
you're still saying it.
I got a PO box.
You're presenting it as your own. That's why I say devil's advocate. You said a whole lot just now.
Okay, but that's still devil's advocate. That was the devil's.
Okay, well you're the one presenting the viewpoint.
Yeah.
So you're gonna catch the heat for it.
I think fair and equal representation.
I'm not gonna talk to the fucking chair.
I think fair and equal representation is very important.
You're representing an imaginary person. We don't even know.
We're talking about we're talking about a concept here, and I think there's definitely more perspectives than just person who's being ghosted or person who's ghosting. Well, those are the two perspectives, but it's not just one perspective here. So I think I can bring that service to this conversation.
I don't think you're doing us a service at all. I think you're derailing the conversation by giving moderate opposition. Because you've spent more time talking from an imaginary perspective than you have giving us your own perspective. And you've given us your own perspective, but then you proceeded to just hop back into this imaginary person's perspective. And now we're just talking about the fact you're picking that imaginary person's perspective rather than talking about any of our perspectives, because you chose to pick an imaginary perspective. Right. Just say how you feel, nigga.
I feel like
And don't say how imaginary
Ghosting.
niggas feel.
I feel like hey, shut up real quick. I feel like ghosting is immature because there's a certain point where the relationships you have with people should be one that communication is fluent and just echoed all throughout between both parties, and sometimes it could probably more than one channels.
He said it.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, that's big facts. Big facts. You gotta ghost all these people.
You're sending out a lot of letters. Or no letters. No letters.
You get a ghost. You get a ghost. But yeah, I think it is immature, but I think that it is on the ghoster to take the high road to be the bigger person actually and give the explanation, because otherwise there's no requirement for the person to actually give the explanation.
Well,
that's how ghosting works.
Only the ghoster can take the high road in that sense, because the other person doesn't know.
Yes.
The other person's unaware.
Yeah, absolutely. So taking that high road is the most mature way a person can actually ghost somebody else. But then that's just giving someone
I'll always
expedited closure.
I'll
That's really
always
good thing.
advocate for taking the higher road. I don't taking the higher road, being the bigger person. I will always advocate for that, even if it's difficult or some shit. Because I'm gonna encourage people to be the smaller person, to take the fucking low route. No,
Sometimes
nigga.
people don't
be out. Like there's no way I can be proud of myself if I know I took the easy way, or if I'm choosing a little bit of emotional whatever.
Labor.
No, not labor. If it's gonna be a little bit easier for me emotionally, but I'm putting somebody else through a bad experience, like that's weak as hell. And I don't want to be a weak person. I don't want anybody who listens to Eavesdrop to be a weak person. So give them closure.
Not co-signed.
No.
Ooh, let's hear it.
What do you mean? I'm not gonna bring up. I'm not gonna bring up my personal life.
No, but
Just
none of us have.
just explain why you don't agree.
Yeah.
Why I don't? Well, like I said, it's a way of. Well, sometimes people don't know that ghosting is bad. Another is just shows you their true value of your relationship. Thirdly, I'm not gonna say the whole build you as a person thing, but I don't know. Like, I feel like someone that has been ghosted on more than one occasion, it's something I feel like is necessary one time in your life or another. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just something that is. I'm not saying it has to happen. I'm saying it's just something you learn and you grow from, and it makes you stronger.
Yeah, I'm not.
Did you just?
Excuse me.
I did. I know. I said no, and then I did it.
I was about to say, like, I was ready to shed a tear during that whole discourse, but like at the end, he was like, just echoed my viewpoint. I was like, did you just fucking co-sign? Yeah.
I'm for the record, I'm not
very
saying
moved.
I'm
very
not saying
moved.
that ghosting doesn't help. Wow. You know, actually, I'm not even sure that personally ghosting has helped me grow as a person. I don't think it has. I'm not saying that.
Have you been ghosted?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not saying that ghosting doesn't have the potential to help you grow as a person. In the same way, kind of what I was trying to get at earlier, but totally mishandled. Yeah. All traumatic things have the possibility of helping you grow as a person. But would I, in the context of, hey, should I ghost somebody? Should I not ghost somebody? Is ghosting good? Is ghosting bad? Ghosting is definitely way more bad than it is good.
It's
like saying, oh, you grow from getting ghosted is like, hey, when you break your arm, it'll grow back stronger. Like, yeah, but don't fucking break my arm so that I can have one that's a little bit stronger. You feel me?
Like, you might be thankful for the strong arm you have.
Nah.
You might be like, all right, my arm didn't break because it broke before. But yeah, you know, sometimes
Ghosting.
giving the person that discourse that you break them off with can bring more negative
Now,
energy than
I get this was something I don't know at the start of our conversation I thought we were going to touch on, and then I kind of just forgot about it.
Yeah, I feel that.
There is, I wouldn't say, okay, sorry. If you try to explain your reasons why, and the person does not accept that, and they're like, no, we're still going to be friends, da 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 da. You choosing to not communicate with them any longer is not ghosting. That's not ghosting.
They're just leaving the group chat.
That's just that's just at that point you've explained yourself. You've given the last point of communication. Like it's marked. Like the last point of communication wasn't like you sending a SpongeBob meme in response to one of their funny texts. Like you outlined the shit. You made it known what your intentions were, and they're just choosing not to accept that. There's nothing you can do about that, and you certainly don't owe that trying to drill those points into anybody's head. That you don't owe anybody. But I think common decency, common courtesy, all of that is to just let the person know, hey, da 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 da.
Understandable. Nothing I would do it, but if you do me wrong enough, just know we're on an even playing field if you never get a text message back from me.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So I co-sign both of y'all.
You get a cosign. You get a cosign. You get a cosign. Everybody gets a cosign.
That's loud.
That's loud?
That's loud.
Oh, okay. That's the volume they're supposed to be. Okay. Whoops.
That's maxed out, bro.
Yeah, because these other ones are fucking quiet. All right.
So
That's our episode for today. Thank you. If you're still here
again with our fragile masculinity.
somewhat.
Yeah, fuck. Our masculinity is laid bare once
It's
again.
my scrotum.
Prowling. Sun's out. Sun's out.
If you've made it this far, thank you for listening to Eavesdrop. We just be three dudes talking in a room without you listening. We appreciate you. Please connect with us on our social media. It is at Start Eavesdropping. Let us know what you thought about our thoughts and tell us some shit you want to hear us talk about.
We would love to hear that.
We would love to hear it so much. So bad.
So
Just one DM.
Just one suggestion, maybe.
any color heart. Any color heart.
Color,
Just
even the
please.
brown one.
Bro, I hate when they send me the
send
yellow one, bro. What does that mean?
Friendship. Friendship. It just means friendship. It means like,
Oh my God.
It means like the joy is all mine. That's all it means. I mean, like if you send a yellow heart, it's like, all right, all the happiness I'm saying with you is heart.
We need to color code these
up,
things.
hold up. Okay, I think we just got the signal. It's time to go. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you next time for Eavesdrop. I'm Esper.
Nouveau.